ವಿಷಃ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ನಾಮ ಅಂತ ಅದರಿಂದಾನೇ ತಗೊಂಡು.
ಸರಿ. ಸಖಾ ಸಾವಸ್ಮಭ್ಯಮಸ್ತು. ಸಖಾ ಸಾವಸ್ಮಭ್ಯಮಸ್ತು. ಸಖಾ ಸಾವಸ್ಮಭ್ಯಮಸ್ತು. Many words are joined here. Sakha savasmabhyamastu ratihi. Ratihi. This is Atharva 126:2. Atharva 126:2. It's a piece of that mantra. 126:2. Once again I'll repeat. Sakha savasmabhyamastu ratihi. So in a split it is Sakha Asau Asmabhyam Astu Ratihi. So I got 4 words joined here. Sakha Asau Asmabhyam Astu Ratihi. Sakha savasmabhyam astu ratihi. 126:2 Atharva. In Atharva we call it as Kanda, first Kanda, Sukta 26, and in that Sukta, second mantra. The piece of that mantra we are discussing. Ratihi, Radane. Radane. Ratihi, one who is liberal, one who gives. One is liberal, one who gives and shares is called as Ratihi. Sakha, that's a friend. Sakha is a friend. How it comes? Samanakhyano bhavati. Sakha iti samanakhyano bhavati. Khya prakathane. Both are identified on the same plinth. Samanakhyano bhavati. They are known to be on the same plinth. So they become friends. So the basic concept of friendship is equality. The relationship between two people, one on a higher plinth or one on a lower plinth, is not friendship. Friendship or sakha is referred to only that condition where both of them are on the same stratum, the same level. They are equals. So between equals there could be friendship. Samana. Asau Asmabhyam Astu. Like those who are liberal, those who share with others, let they be our good friends. Let they be our good friends. That's what it means. Now to know a little bit deeper as to what it means. Several times we have discussed that this whole world runs on a simple principle of give and take. Some people give, some people take, and those who take give something else, and other people take it. This whole world runs on give and take. That's a principle. If there are only givers, world will not run. If there are only takers, then also the world will not run. Give and take is the principle of the world. A few simple examples are discussed earlier. Say the plants, they throw out oxygen. Oxygen is a waste product for plants. But for human beings, there is an input, and we throw out carbon dioxide, which is the input for plants. See, a beautiful adjustment. And in our life also, I experienced it several times. Many times we have to give, and many times we have to take. If I don't take, I cannot give. So taking is also necessary. But if you just go on taking, the chain of give and take will not run. Again, there will be a problem. Whether it be knowledge, whether it be wealth, whether it be anything, it should be on the move. How can it be on the move? Only this give and take takes place. It's a big chain. But here there are certain rules that we have to understand. We cannot expect from where we have given. We have to give. And we cannot expect to take from the very source to which we have given. We just give it. It goes in a big circle, and from some corner it comes to us. Another thing, generally from where we get, yes, with gratitude we pay it back. But in some cases it may not be paid back to the same source from where we have received. It's fine if you pay it somewhere in a different way, to a different person. Both rules work out. And when we give, what we get, that's what we are supposed to take. When we are getting it, how much we are getting it, to keep track of it is none of our business. But the rule works. Whatever we have given, yes, that we'll get it in the right proportion. That's the law. But from where, when, how much, it is not our concern. It's not our duty to keep track of it. The famous saying, of Krishna, Karmani eva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadacha. It's a duty to perform. It's a duty to give. You are bound to perform your duty. But what is the result? It's none of your business. It comes to the law is so perfect. The system is so perfect. Whatever you have given will come to you in the right proportion. You need not worry about it. You're just spending your time and energy and worrying about it, you can do some more good jobs. See, this is how they speak of. So this give and take is a wonderful principle without which the world cannot run. One more thing. To take is very easy. But to give, yes, you have to do it deliberately. Most of the time when it comes to us, we are very happy. But when it comes to the question of giving it, yes, we suffer a lot of agony and pain. Because I have to depart with what I have to give. So, stress is or emphasis is given to giving and saying I have given it, it is not mine any further. Idanna mama. Idamna mama is a very, very frequently used phrase. This is not mine. I have given it. It's over. It's the end of it. I have given and I have forgotten. But what we take, the thing is different. What to take, you must remember. You should not forget what you have taken. That's called gratitude. That's called kritagnyata. You should remember what you have taken. You should understand overall have helped you, have given to you. Forget not what you have received. Forget immediately what you have given. That's the rule. At most of the time, what happens is it's the other way around. Whatever we have received, we forget. And tomorrow we ask the same person, what should you have given? What should you have done? Ingratitude. And whatever we have given, we remember and say, you see, that day I did this. That day I gave you this. This was the help what I extended to you on such and such a day. And we persecute them every now and again. Everything is topsy-turvy. The real thing what should happen is, whatever we have received, we should not forget it. Whatever we have given, we should forget it then and there. And say, the whole relationship is over. We have given it, it's the end of it. Idanna mama. Now, such system works well with Ratihi. Ratihi means the one who is a donor, who gives wholeheartedly, who takes a major role in giving it. Let such a person be our good friend. Sakha, asau, asmabhyam, astu. Let such a person be our good friend. Why this prayer? Why this wish? Because if such a person is our friend, automatically we get influenced by them and we too become like that. Whatever shortcoming we may have, whatever distortions we may have, it gets rectified when you're in good company. So they'll be able to help us, they'll be able to guide us, they'll be able to support us to become Ratihi. That's a person who can give wholeheartedly and with love. So you want people, you want such people around us, you want friendship with such people, and because of that friendship, we too will emulate. We too will imitate what they do, and gradually we too become Ratihi. It's always there. The company what we keep makes us. The company what we keep makes us. If you have the company of good people, yes, over a period we also become good. If you have the company of fools, over a period we too become fools. It's as simple as that. And this idea is expressed elsewhere also in the Vedas. Janatam sangame mahi. This we have discussed. Janatam sangame mahi. Janatam are the people who are knowledgeable, who are scholars. We want the friendship of such people. Janatam sangame mahi. We will move with such people, who are scholars, who are wise, who always work for the welfare of the whole society. Janatam sangame mahi. Why their company? Why you want to move with them? So that we can imbibe their good qualities. That's what happens always. The company what we keep will automatically influence us. If the company is good, good things are entering into our life. If the company what we keep is not good, gradually we also become hopeless. So here, this piece of the Veda mantra reminds us about this rule, that is, Sakha, Asau, Asmabhyam, Astu Ratihi. We shall be in the friendship of such people who are giving things to the world. Ratihi. Wholeheartedly they give, and let they be our friends, so that we too become like that. And give and take is a must in the society, in the world. The world cannot run without give and take. Now, to keep that cycle of give and take running, yes, we all have to be Ratihi. Ratihi means one who gives. And whatever we give, we forget. Whatever we receive, we'll never forget. It's all the rules, these are all the principles attached to this whole process of give and take. Next. Jok eva drishema suryam. Jok eva drishema suryam. 131:4 Atharva. Atharvaveda 131:4. Jok eva drishema suryam. So this word Surya, I've explained earlier also. In the physical sense, it refers to the sun, which rises in the morning and sets in the evening. That's in the Adhi Bhautika sense. Suryam also refers to the Satchidananda, the God. And the basic root for both is Sri Gatau. Sri Gatau. The day and night roll because of this sun. The whole world is moving because of the driving force of Satchidananda. So that is also called as Suryam. So in this context, anything is okay. You can take this sun, physical, or you can take the spiritual sun, that is Satchidananda. Both are okay. Drishyama, we shall be seeing. So when it comes to sun, it is seeing. When it comes to Satchidananda, there is no seeing. It is experiencing. Satchidananda cannot be seen with our sense organs. That's very clear. Because it is the subtlest. And our sense organs are gross. A gross thing cannot see or experience which is subtler than it. That is the principle. So when it comes to Satchidananda, Drishyama is we shall experience. When it comes to the physical sun, yes, we shall see. Jogeva, that's what it becomes. Jogeva, that is Jogeva. Jog means again and again for a long period. Again and again for a long period. So when it is referred to that Satchidananda, we shall experience that Satchidananda again and again for a long period. And that is what is called as Upasana. To be closer mentally, intellectually, spiritually to that Satchidananda. We shall always remember that force, that entity Satchidananda. And we shall experience it again and again for a long time. Now coming to this physical sun, Jokeva Drishyama Suryam. We shall be seeing this sun again and again for a long time. What does it mean? Let us live long. Simple. We shall be seeing this sun again and again for a long period. That is, let the number of days in our life be more. Let us be seeing this sun again and again. Of course, one fine day we will not be able to see the sun. That's right. One day we die. And we die, we will not be able to see the sun. Fine. That's the reality. That's the truth. But our wish is to see this sun again and again as long as possible. That is, it is Dirghayu Kamana. Dirghayu Kamana. Wish for a longevity. We want to live long. We want to be seeing the sun again and again. And every day when we see the sun, whenever the day dawns, we thank God. Yes, we have got one more day. And we want to see one more day. We want to see one more day, one more day, one more day. Our life is a chain of days. It's not granted fully. Days and days are added. And the addition of days becomes a fortnight, a month, a Rutu, those are 2 months, and 3 Rutus, half year, and year to year. This big chain of years, the big chain of our years is made up of days plus days plus days. That's the reality. We want these number of days to be more. We want this to happen again and again. And the day is represented by sun. The rise of the sun is the beginning of the day. So you want to see the sun every day, again and again, for a long period. In another word, we call it as jijivisha. Jijivisha is another technical term. Jijivisha means the wish to live long. Jijivisha. Now again, one question comes. Why we want to live long? If your life is short, what happens? This we have discussed sufficiently. Especially the human life is a great opportunity for us for spiritual upliftment, for spiritual progress. In no other forum other than this human forum, it is not at all possible. The tool given to us in this human forum, Sharira Indriya Manas, is capable enough to help the soul to achieve greater heights, to become more pure, to become more strong. And more strong the soul becomes, the more pure the soul becomes, it deserves the experience of bliss. And ultimately, every one of us, we are running after that bliss. We are searching for that bliss. And unfortunately, many times, we understand this bliss as mundane things, happiness with material things. But that's not true. These material things are inert, jada. There is no ananda in that. We ourselves don't have ananda. We are all Satchit. Ananda is there only with Satchidananda. Only when we are connected to Satchidananda, yes, we'll be able to experience bliss. And to get that connection, we have to temper ourselves. We have to gear up ourselves with a strong soul, with a pure soul. And to achieve it, we need an opportunity. And that opportunity is this human life. And more longer this human life is, yes, we'll be able to achieve it more and more. If this life is short-circuited, then the time available for us for achieving this strength of the soul or the strength of the purity of the soul is restricted. So we want to live long. Every minute we want to use for this purpose. We don't have time to fight out. We don't have time for jealousy. We don't have time for avariciousness. Every moment we want to use it for the upliftment of the soul. Love everyone, help everyone. Make the best use of every minute available. More selfish we are, less the benefit. More selfless we are, more the benefit. And the life being longer adds to it. We get more moments, we get more days for doing this great job, which cannot be done in any other forum. So, Jo Keva, Drishema Suryam, let us be seeing the sun again and again and again for a long period. And we utilize that time, we utilize that lifespan for a better thing. And what is that better thing? Once again, Jo Keva, Drishema Suryam, so that we will experience that Surya, that is Satchidananda, again and again for a longer time. So it has two phases. From one, we are wishing for a longer life. From the other, we are wishing the company of Satchidananda. Both things are included in this one sentence. Jo Keva Drishema Suryam. Atharva 1:31:4. So this is the way, that is when we want to live for longer period. That we have got in several other mantras also. Pashyema Sharadashatam, Jivema Sharadashatam, Shuniyama Sharadashatam, Prabravama Sharadashatam, Adina Hasyama Sharadashatam. We shall live for 100 years. We shall be seeing, we shall be talking for right thing for 100 years. We shall be listening for right thing for 100 years. Finally it says, Bhuishcha Sharadashatat. Not just 100, that's not the end. You want to live beyond 100. That's the wish. Now, more we wish and better life we lead. Yes, this can happen. This can happen. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. The only thing is we have to wish for it seriously and we should work for it seriously. And the purpose is very clear. The purpose is not just to enjoy, just to go after our desires. Purpose is to strengthen our soul. Purpose is to purify our soul. And once you are on this track of strengthening the soul or purifying the soul, number of days will be added to our life. That's a bonus we get. If you make the best use of one day given to us, we get one more day. If I make that day useful, purposeful, yes, we get one more day. Like this, days get added on, and we can live for not just 100, we can live even beyond 100. It's quite possible. That's the secret of longevity. If our lifestyle is not in accordance with that, the lifespan gets curtailed, it gets shortened. That's also the rule. So again and again, remember this piece of the Veda mantra. Jo keva drushema suryam. Yes, we'll be motivated to lead a better life. We'll be motivated to live longer. We'll be motivated to get days and days as bonus. That's the essence of this Veda mantra. We shall live long. We shall make that long life useful and purposeful, which we cannot do in any other forum. It's only in human life it's possible. Rare opportunity given to us. Next one. Eka eva. Eka eva. Namasyo. Eka eva namasyo. Vikshvidyaha. Vikshvidyaha. Eka eva namasyo. Vikshvidyaha. Atharva 2:2:1. Atharva 2.2.1. Eka eva namasyo Vikshvidyaha. Vikshvidyaha. When I split it, it is Eka eva namasyaha. Namasyo becomes namasyaha. Vikshvidyaha, it becomes Vikshu idyaha. Eka eva namasyaha. Vikshu idyaha. Vikshu idyaha. Atharva 2.2.1. So this we shall see day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Tomorrow is my dialysis day. I cannot assure whether I will be in a position to take the class or not. But day after tomorrow, okay. We'll continue with this piece of the Veda mantra. Eka eva namasyaha vikshu idyaha. So depending upon what all the dhatus I told already, you can try to understand this mantra on your own. And we can cross-check when I explain it. Okay. Thank you very much, all of you. Namaste.